So for those of you who haven't heard, it seems Mojang is getting sued, and all of the legal stuff was explained in a video by a YouTuber named Kian Brose. This video blew up, and it is a pretty big deal. And there's one huge problem that's been in Minecraft for a while that was only mentioned briefly in this video and kind of gets overshadowed by everything else in it. I dare say this may be the largest issue within Minecraft, and that is Minecraft's problem with child gambling on servers. And it's not mentioned much in the lawsuit video, but there's a pretty long story surrounding this issue in the Minecraft community, and that and more is what we are talking about today. So most of the lawsuit video was centered around the issue of whether or not guns are allowed in Minecraft, more specifically on servers and all of the legal things surrounding that. But honestly, I would argue that the child gambling issue might be even bigger than that one. So to start, in general, gambling of any kind is not allowed in Minecraft or on Minecraft servers. Just like how Mojang doesn't want people having modern firearms in Minecraft servers because children play the game, of course. And you would think with something so serious that Mojang would always act quickly to enforce the rules, but they haven't always. Just like the issue with the modern firearms. So, over the years we have seen all kinds of different Minecraft servers implement a sort of form of gambling through things like loot boxes. Systems like that were especially prevalent in pay-to-win servers. And sometimes it got very bad. Sometimes Mojang did take action against the servers, but also sometimes they did not. Mojang was, as they quite often are with their EULA, pretty inconsistent. You could even have times when popular YouTubers or influencers would exploit their influence. It was especially ones that had audiences of children who they could take advantage of. Like, when I've said before that there are much worse things that you can do on the internet than put a Minecraft mod behind a Patreon, this is one of them. Sadly, in general nowadays, it's not too rare to see people exploiting their audiences. Children could join these servers and just start gambling without knowing any better. But there is a good thing here. These servers didn't always go unnoticed. There was quite a bit of community pushback to them at times, in fact. This is basically what started the whole history in the Minecraft community of people making pay-to-win gambling servers in Minecraft and then the community sort of pushing back against them. In some cases, you would even have YouTubers making videos about these servers. You would even have some YouTubers like the Mr. Epic, who I'm pretty sure is one of, if not the most popular person in the Minecraft video essay niche, and people like him would make videos basically using exploits or things like that to completely ruin the economy on these servers, because many of them had like actual economies where you could own millions or billions of dollars worth of things in a Minecraft server, which on its own kind of says a lot, doesn't it? So, in other words, sometimes when Mojang wouldn't do anything, the community would take things into their own hands. Which is nice to see, I say as someone who has had a lot of negative experience with the Minecraft community. I am glad to see people still trying to do good things in it. Although, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, these attempts from YouTubers to push back against the gambling servers usually weren't completely successful. That being said, I'm certain that they were at least successful in the sense of swaying some public opinion about these servers, and also just in general bringing awareness to the issue. And that's also why I'm talking about it now, because that lawsuit video mentioned earlier, which I do recommend watching, by the way, got a lot of views. It blew up, but that wasn't something that was talked about a lot in it, unfortunately. Though I imagine it will likely still be one of the issues faced in the upcoming lawsuit. So even though the issue still isn't getting all that much press, it is at least better than nothing. But I do want to talk a bit more about the issue itself, because I think Mojang is pretty inconsistent with, well, one, their actions as we've seen, but also their moral values in general. because they act publicly like they really want to do what they think is the right thing, right? Like, they have that whole thing about adding endangered species to Minecraft or teaching kids not to feed chocolate to parrots. They're things that are so small to many people that they actually get upset at Mojang for caring about this stuff, but how much can they really care if they then allow stuff like child gambling to go on? Inconsistency seems to be a big theme even in the supposed upcoming lawsuit. Mojang was inconsistent about their modern firearm rules on Minecraft servers. Sometimes they would allow it, then they would turn around sometimes and say, no, you can't do that. Same thing with paywalling Minecraft mods. Sometimes they would take action against people who paywalled Minecraft mods, and then sometimes they would do nothing about people making money off of Minecraft mods, because technically people can make money off of them even from just downloads on CurseForge or Modrant, so it's really up to vague interpretation with that. And so instead of being strict, it almost feels like Mojang just more does whatever they want. They don't really care about people. And well, that wouldn't be all that surprising, seeing as we are talking about a massive company here. Honestly, people very often act like it's always Microsoft's fault, all of the bad things that go on, but we don't really know if it's Mojang or Microsoft in cases like this. It very well could be Mojang for all we know. Our information is just kind of lacking. But what I think we should all be able to agree on here is that things can't carry on like they are. Children being exposed to gambling can be very bad because they do not know what they are getting into. So, although I don't hate Mojang or the developers or anything, I do hope that this lawsuit goes well, because I think Mojang kind of needs to get their act together here. Now, thank you for watching. Any kind of support is always greatly appreciated. I hope to see you in the next one, and for now, goodbye.